Hey folks, Jonathan here. I'm working a little bit in the upholstery shop tonight. It's late, getting ready to quit, but I just want to show a few things. This seat, this was the front seat bottom. Getting ready to take it apart and redo it. We're not going to. I'm not going to use this material because I don't have any more of it, and I just decided that I don't know. I like the other stuff better, and this was practice anyway, and I didn't like a few things that it turned out, so we're going to take it apart. We'll save the inserts, maybe use them later on something else, but besides that, it's going to scrap. And then I'm going to put a little bit more foam in the top side too, to give it more of a rounded look instead of flat. So like I said, this was for teaching, for learning, teaching myself, that is, and hopefully, I don't know if anybody learned anything, but I'm not trying to teach anything because I just don't know. But I mean, I'm more trying to get somebody motivated and inspired to go out and do it themselves. Like I said, just because you don't have money don't mean you can't enjoy something and have a nice ride and all that good stuff. But quit paying everybody to do everything, and do some of this stuff yourself. Anyway, so we're going to do that. I've been working on this is the armrest for the back, and these actually open, and as you can see inside, I redone the whole outsides of them. I had to fix some stuff on the bottom, weld some stuff up. This was the one where the window was busted out, so it had rained on this thing and leaked, and so we've got padding here, 1-inch foam on top, sewed a cording in there, and I sewed this corner so because of the angle on it, it wouldn't wrap without getting wrinkles in it. So, and that's the part of the original, but the seat goes beside this, so you don't see all this anyway. But I went ahead and done the entire thing and covered it. So this is going to be the worst side because the other side didn't get rained in or rained on or nothing. So I had to weld the tabs back on and just do a bunch of little odds and end work to it. But anyway, there's that, and I'll show you the upholstery that came off of it. Well, I said I was going to. Let me see. Okay, here's the armrest upholstery that was on it, and I didn't even use it for a pattern. I just went ahead and made mine just because I didn't like it. And this piece here, I basically done the same thing as what they done. This was the side and the front. So, but again, I didn't use this. I just went with mine. Now, as you can see, they didn't spray glue this on, so they didn't go into the seams. You don't see the X and the wrinkles, but I don't care. I wanted it on there good and tight. Here is the rear door panel for that side. I don't even have enough left to make a good pattern for a door card, so I'm going to pick up some door card material hopefully tomorrow, and we're just going to do it ourselves. This is, I'm getting to where the patterns are more aggravating than they're worth, so I'm just doing it the way I want to do it. And this was probably the original upholstery over the back little piece, and then here's what they had over top of it. So they had just covered right over top the old upholstery. Anyway, that's where we're at. We're just going to keep on using this stuff. I'm going to pick up a little bit. This is, I guess, tweed maybe is what they call it. I don't know, but I'm going to pick up something that matches this for the inserts, and we're going to redo the inserts for the car. And we've got plenty enough upholstery here to do the entire thing in one. And my wife got on to me and told me that I couldn't mix match because I was just going to mix match. I didn't, it didn't matter to me, but she told me I couldn't do it. So, after 29 years of being married, pretty much when they tell you something, whether they're serious or not. She was pretty serious about it, and she likes driving the car, so I just wanted to do it however she wanted. It's just fine. So anyway, I'm not going to show the processes of all this stuff because, like I said, I'm just doing it the best way I know how, and so you can hopefully figure things out from here. It's not complicated. There's nothing no real mysteries about this stuff. And like I said, I've just like to try to motivate everybody to get out and do their own thing. Anyway, so we'll get the other side done. Start on the door panels, go ahead and get them done. We'll go ahead and get this interior knocked out on this car. And I've got a window coming for the passenger side. But for now, I'm going to have it parked under the carport I've got out there, the one that I had my tractor, one of my tractors in. It don't even need to be under there. I don't know why I've got it under there, but so we're going to keep that car parked there so we don't get wet inside until we can get this window and order some weather stripping for the doors and stuff. Try to get it decent. I like driving the car, like I said, and it's totally legal, 100%, tags and insurance. So I just as well do a little fixing up on it. I don't have plans to paint it. I'm not saying that I'm not going to, but you know, normally you don't do the interior first. That's, you know, one of the last things you do. But this is practice. Again, you know, I'm doing this as a practice car, so I really don't even know why I'm not worrying about what color the interior is, you know, whether it matches or not. But well, I know why, but anyway, you understand what I'm saying. Anyway, so this is this. I'll show you more as we go. I'm not going to make it, you know, into one long video. I'm just going to keep showing you as I go. Here's the ashtray for the door panel. The steel was riveted into the door card, and then this was put in. So we'll rework this and re-rivet. Probably just pop rivet it into it. You know, like I said, that door card was just rotted all the pieces. And the door panel actually comes down here and then comes up and wraps all the way around. So it sort of connects into the back of this. So, alright, show you more. Okay, back in the car. As you can see, our issues over here. We're going to do a little work on it before we put the interior back in over here. But a lot of glass and stuff from that old window was stuff down in there, and this is, like I said, the side that got rained in real bad, so because of this window being missing. So now, well, I guess it wasn't missing, it was in pieces in the floor. We knew where it was, we just needed to put back together. So we're going to pull this side out now, and I'm hoping that I can get a pattern off of this panel behind, because the panel over here just wasn't worth using for a pattern, and it's going to be a lot easier if I can get a pattern. So we're going to see if we can get this side apart, and hopefully this one's in a little better shape, because like I said, I had to do some repairs and welding on the other one, and I got a feeling we get all the dirt daubers out of it, but I got a feeling this one's going to be in pretty good shape. So anyway, let me see if we can get her out of there. Screws don't come out too easy. I've gotten one out. We got to get another one out. And we got one here. And there should be one down here. So they got it screwed all the way around, but we'll use different ones to put them back in. Something that's a little easier to get onto than these flatheads. So. Alright, let me get at it. Okay, here's the original. And here's what we've got. So you can see the piping just adds a little to it. What I'm trying to do, if anyone's ever seen the 20s and 30s model cars, when they open the back and it's just all plush, and I mean, it's just real inviting, wanting you to sit down in it, and that's what I'm working on. I want this thing to be plush and just look like something that looks really comfortable. And I guess this is sort of modeled after an old couch, right? But I like it, so that's the way it is. Okay folks, I haven't done much updating, but still working on the practice car here. I don't know if you can see through there or not. I've done the back package tray and did it in dark, and then some light in the center, and sewed some seams through there, pleats, whatever you want to call them. And let me see. So we've officially got the side panels done, and got these done. So they're finished up. Gotta get my board back up on the back. Might just replace that with something different. I don't know. I don't like the way it's just rotten. Keeps falling off. So I think we'll put something else there. Same stuff I put in the roof. And we've got that side done. Completely finished. except up here. I've got to do the same up there. I did this one and did it, and I needed to put some screws in to hold the panel anyway, so I just put 2 interior screws there. So anyway, she's looking good, coming along, and hopefully we can get started on this back seat. And we'll do the back part first, and then we'll just keep moving forward. And I've got some brown carpet I'm going to cut and maybe do a little sewing on, try to put it in myself. I don't like doing carpet. The hump is really, you know, messed up on these things, so especially this one. I think the back section of carpet would be easier to do. I've got a mess in here, but the front section up there is what's going to be tough. Anyway, we're going to keep moving forward with it, and hopefully my window will be here, my passenger side door window, so we can get that taken care of, and we can do the door panels for that side. And anyway, we're getting there. It's just taking more time than I like, but I mean, I'm having to tow and stuff too. So there's that package tray, and we went and picked this material up today, which I'm going to use on the inserts of the seats. Bought quite a bit of it, and actually 2 rolls. It was $1 a roll, and had plenty enough for, you know, to do that and do all 8 inserts for the seats. And then I'm going to do something on the door panels. I didn't do anything on these ones. You know, they look kind of bland, I guess you could call it. But I can tell you one thing: filming in here is terrible. The way the light comes in. And I thought my camera was wet, but it's not. Works just fine outside. Just don't like filming inside that car. Let me get my GoPro and see what I can do. But I've been picking up a lot of these. A lot of front end collisions for some reason. And they've picked up 2 in the last 2 days, the insurance companies, and hopefully they'll come get this one tomorrow or Thursday. And we've got more. I might run around in this video before it's over with and show you all the wrecks we've got right now. I did pick up an 03 Ford Taurus. This is an 08 Ford Taurus SUV. I picked up an 03 Ford Taurus, and it had full coverage on it, and I was so shocked I couldn't believe it. I've probably got 5 of them out back that didn't have full coverage, but got lucky on one. But anyway, so we're going to keep working on this interior of the Studebaker, and I'm thinking once I get done with this, by the time I finish this whole vehicle, I should have enough practice that I can feel comfortable, you know, jumping on, you know, the Golden Hawk, and then later on, of course, the ultimate goal is going to be the L car, and everything in it, you know, is covered interior, which I guess this one is too, just about. So at least we don't have a dash pad to do, and you know, the dash needs painted and all that. I mean, we're not too worried about it. We're probably going to take the heater out. It's got a little bit of a leak. I don't see it very often, but sometimes it's got a little leak in it, so I'm probably going to update that heater to a different unit, or maybe put a heater core in that one if I can find something that'll fit, and then put it back in. They mounted it crooked, and I don't like that, so I'm going to just take it out for now. There's a hole up there I need to block off anyway, get the heat, keep from running in here, and we'll worry about getting the heater back in it a little bit later. But anyway, we're coming along, so I'll keep updating you as I go. Alright, okay folks, taking a little break off the interior for the 51 Studebaker. Working on the back seat on it now. You know what, everybody, I've been waiting on trying to find some rims for the El Camino that I got from Art, and finally got some in. I got an Oldsmobile Aurora, and it's got some 18s on it, and it wrecked pretty hard, but it didn't hurt the rims. So I wish they were 20s, but they're not. They're 18s. But I ended up with the car, so I guess maybe we'll go ahead and pull the rims off and see how they look on the El Camino. Okay, for those of you that hadn't already left my channel because I was putting stupid rims on that car, here's the rims that are going on it. Cragar SS. These rims, kind of funny, the date on these rims is 1988. I think the 6th month, 27th day of '88 is the one I looked at. So these rims were actually made right around the time, or just before the time, that Art restored this car. So this would be correct period for his restoration anyway. Now, I've had these rims for a long time, and 2 of the tires are not the best in the world. The other 2 are really nice. So we're going to end up with buying 2 more tires. But I had to order the caps, the center caps. These are brand new, and they are SS Cragar caps. They're not aftermarket. I'll show you what I bought here. I wanted it to be right, so I went ahead and bought the real Cragar SS caps from Cragar, and I bought the Cragar lug nuts from Cragar with the washers and everything, because they are unilug. So we're going to get these on there and see how it looks. So that's what we're working on now. And this hubcap back here I was having trouble staying on. I've got it. I found it for the 3rd time. It came off 3 times. And I don't know why, because it was going on nice and tight. But anyway, we're going to put these rims on it. And I just took this back out of storage, and we're going to have to go wash it again. It's one thing I've noticed so far about not having nice shiny paint. You got to wash it a lot. But we're going to take this out and wash it this evening. All right. And here's the reason I bought the center caps, because this is what was on them rims, and I don't necessarily like them too well. I want to go back original. Alright. Okay folks, we got the rims and tires on. Ended up putting 2 of the tires that was originally on the car, or not originally on the car, but I had put on the car, on 2 of them rims, because they was too big and they was trying to rub at the front right here, and I didn't like that. So we're going to order 2 tires, but we know what size we're going to order now, and we'll just get raised white letters like the back. That sure filled the back out though. Made it look a lot better. I like it. I think it looks really good. We're going to go wash it again, and or wash it, depends on where you're from, and maybe drive around a little bit. So anyway, back to the upholstery. Alright, upholstery. Here's where we're at. This is the back seat. As you can see, it comes up and out. This is where them armrests go on the car. So I've got to recover this completely. What was left wasn't even good for a pattern. So I mean, it's just terrible shape, and the bottom's in terrible shape, but we'll just do the best we can do on it. And of course, here's the one we're going to take apart here, and there's another insert. We're going to save, like I said, save the inserts and use them. Here is what I've got sewn up so far for what we're working on. The back seat, we're going to use, this is a little different color, and this is the same materials we used on the rest of the car, on the headliner. I'll show you the difference between this and what we was using on the other, and why I changed up. I bought 2 rolls of this material, and it wasn't big rolls. There's one, and here's one, but they were $1 a piece, so that was enough to finish up, or to do what we need to do anyway. And here is a piece. This is what the other insert material looks like. You can see how much different we're going. And then here was the other brown in comparison. So this was more of like a microfiber or something, and this is more of a tweed. So anyway, these match together pretty good, and these match together pretty good, but you know, this didn't match the brown there very good. So I didn't like it anyway. So actually, me and my wife went together and picked this out, and we both agreed on the same color, if that's even possible. But we did. I just thought about that. That could possibly be the first time we've agreed on anything. Anyway, so we're going to get this finished up and get started on the back seat and see if we can get it done, and I'll show you more on it. But I'll go ahead and end this video here, and I appreciate everybody watching, and until next time, bye.